Welcome, everyone, to the Great Outdoors Spring Online Auction Fundraiser. Thank you for joining us tonight to support TOPS School and our efforts to help the community support all the programs, the teachers, and students that make TOPS the nurturing environment that it is. My name is Nelson J., and I'm honored to be here tonight with my sister, Emma J. Byfield, also a fundraising ambassador and your co-host tonight. Hey, Emma.
Hey, thanks, Nelson. It's great to be back with the TOPS community. And while we miss being with you in person this year, we are thrilled to once again help TOPS raise funds to help further the amazing programs and social justice initiatives that are at the heart of what TOPS is all about. Tonight's show is captioned, and we have ASL interpreters to make sure everyone can enjoy the show. Our ASL interpreters tonight are Lori and Madison. There are instructions on how to access translation services on the screen now. Wow, Nelson, that's one of the many ways TOPS works to be an inclusive school. We've done a lot of school fundraisers, but this is the first time we've seen translation and ASL interpreters.
It's amazing, and you can count on TOPS to deliver. Well, we want to begin first with a shared moment of acknowledgement. We all know how special a place can be, which is why I invite us to consciously acknowledge that even virtually and remotely across the Seattle region and the country, we gather on tribal lands. I want to honor that as we tune in from different areas, there is a rich and valued Indigenous culture that has been harmed by colonization. Here in Seattle, Washington, we sit on the stolen lands of the Duwamish, the Squamish, the Stillaguamish, and the Muckleshoot tribes. I begin with this in hopes that acknowledgement brings about respect and change in how we support these communities. I encourage you all today to take a moment and learn about the Indigenous cultures in your own community.
Thank you, Nelson. Now, as we begin our program, we know it's been a challenge not seeing friends and classmates for over a year. So now I'd love for you to say hello to one another in the chat and share a little bit about where you're tuning in from and what you love most about TOPS.
Well, thank you, Emma. And as you all are dropping notes in the chat, remember, friends, this is a fundraiser. And you can make a donation during our virtual Raise the Paddle a little bit later in the show. And you can also bid on items in our online auction. So the neat thing about the online auction, Emma, is it started a few days ago.
That's right.
It's off and running. And you can bid on that now. If you're at home wondering, how do I enjoy the show and the auction? Don't worry about the auction just yet because it's closing a little bit later. In fact, tomorrow.
That's right.
So you can enjoy the show now, and you can be on the big screen, and then you can bid on the small screen and the tablet if you want to do both. But we're here for just under an hour, and we're so excited to have you with us tonight. So we are all here to celebrate TOPS and the amazing school community that makes it such a success. And it's been months in the planning and a lot of work by a small yet mighty and dedicated team.
That's right, Nelson. The co-chair of TOPS annual fundraising auction for the past several years is a parent volunteer. It's my distinct honor and pleasure to introduce Trevor Lalish Manah.
Hello parents, family, friends, and educators, and welcome to the TOPS K-8 annual auction. My name is Trevor Lalish-Manah, a first grade parent here at TOPS and co-chair of the auction team. I'm glad you're here to join us as we celebrate and support our school. This year, of course, has been like no other in our lifetimes. I'm glad to have the TOPS community here to help our family through these perplexing times. We've had to be so much more deliberate with our human connections than ever before. TOPS has helped me build those connections when I otherwise would or could not. The community at TOPS has been like a second family to my family. We're not native to Seattle, and when we came to TOPS, we were all searching for community. Through volunteering, connecting with other parents, and talking with our outstanding teachers and staff over the years, we have found our community right here at TOPS. I appreciate our school's social justice mission. TOPS brings our kids together to learn about making the world a better place. Programs like Planting the Seeds, which allows our 8th graders to spend time with Seattle's least fortunate. The mission also attracts passionate families willing to stand up for injustice and fight for what's right. This single-minded resolve makes me so excited to be a part of the community we are all building here together at TOPS. Tonight is a chance to lift up and celebrate the great community of ours together. I hope you're as excited as I am for the great auction items we have in store for you tonight. Our auction team has been working tirelessly to put this all together for you. I want to extend a big thank you to Picado Bueno for sponsoring our barbecue picnic, as well as donating 30% of the proceeds of your meal tonight to our school. We couldn't have done this without the generous help of all of our volunteers. Leslie Margones did all of our outstanding graphics. The amazing Laura Kramer not only ran point on getting you all these marvelous items tonight, but also helping with logistics. And of course, none of this would even be possible without our brilliant co-chair, Aaron King. I cannot wait for us to get started as we raise our paddles, outbid our friends, and clink our glasses together to support your TOPS community. Thank you for being here and making a difference for our school.
Well, thank you, Trevor, and thanks to the entire team for all you and the team has done to support TOPS. Our next speaker represents the educators and staff that are at the heart of TOPS. And as an aside, many years ago, this particular person was on a team of educators that interviewed yours truly for an ultimate Frisbee coaching job at a different Seattle middle school. And I'm not kidding, it was one of the most thorough interviews I've ever been through. Please welcome the very talented and capable leader, Principal Amy Schwenter.
TOPS Falcons. Wow, it's hard to believe we've been doing remote learning for a year. We left our building on March 12th last year with a 2-week closure that quickly turned into a month, and here we are now, exactly 1 year later. And how we've grown. Who would have thought on March 12th, 2020, that Zoom would be a verb to describe meeting up online, or the most spoken word or phrase, aside from pandemic or COVID, would be, you're on mute. Our parents, staff, and students had to pivot and learn how to do remote learning. Parents shifted from dropping their students off at school or the bus stop to setting them up at a desk or table at home. Now they have little and not so little coworkers at home to support throughout the day. Teachers had to start over in a totally new environment that required a whole new toolbox of teaching and learning strategies. Huge shout out to our teachers and staff for stepping up to the challenge and creating online learning spaces to help our students connect to you, their peers, and to learning during this time. Our staff rallied behind getting laptops out to as many families as we could last spring, from the donated Amazon Chromebooks for elementary students to the district laptops for our middle school students. This fall, we had another distribution of district laptops and iPads, as well as art supplies, textbooks, and general school supplies to students to help them both connect to remote learning and have the tools they need to be successful. Teachers and staff had made home visits, dropping off materials, connecting with families, and taking technology to resource centers. TOPS teachers and staff centered social-emotional learning for our students in order to create safe and caring online communities. Teachers and staff have been creative in finding time and space for students to connect socially with their peers online, from lunch bunch sessions to life, art, and photography clubs. Throughout all of this, we have learned that our school, teacher, and family partnerships are vital to the success of all of our students. Thank you to our TOPS staff and to our TOPS families for making TOPS an amazing place to be a principal.
Thank you, Principal Amy. So inspiring to see what Principal Schwenter and the entire TOPS community has done over the past year to weather the COVID-19 storm. Thanks to everyone, parents included, for your commitment to the students. If you joined us late or just need a quick reminder about the ways to give, here's that information. Participate in the virtual Raise the Paddle and online auction at topsk82021.ggo.bid. After the program, the online auction will be up until 11 p.m. tomorrow evening.
That's right. Well, Emma, I'm excited to introduce our next presenter and a leader here at TOPS. She is a Site Council co-chair. Please welcome Kathy Coles.
Hi, I'm Kathy Coles, co-chair of TOPS Site Council this year with Laura Gramer. My youngest child is now in 6th grade, but I still remember what drew our family to TOPS 10 years ago. It was the sense that the TOPS families, teachers, and administrators were invested in nurturing caring and responsible citizens. And I've since been so grateful for and inspired by TOPS parents and caregivers who model that vision with their volunteerism, advocacy, and supportive programs that benefit all TOPS students. It's no secret that the budget from the school district is pretty minimal, so many of the programs and resources that we consider vital parts of any child's education are only possible because of the work and generosity of you, our TOPS families. Today, I'm happy to have the chance to celebrate those programs with you and to ask for your continued support. The money raised for Friends of TOPS goes towards employing hourly assistants in each of our kindergarten, 1st, and 2nd grade classrooms, providing extra academic and social and emotional support for our youngest students. Because Friends of TOPS funds a second music teacher and instruments, we are the only Seattle school where every 4th and 5th grader has the opportunity to learn an instrument, and over 70 of our middle schoolers participate in band or orchestra. Our comprehensive drama program engages all 1st and 8th grade students in building empathy, confidence, and collaboration skills, all made possible with your contributions to Friends of TOPS. We're fortunate to have teachers at TOPS who are passionate about environmental education and giving students the opportunity to get into nature at Islandwood, Camp Seymour, Mount St. Helens, and Deception Pass, where students can learn about themselves and their relationship to the natural world. When it's safe to do so again, Friends of TOPS scholarship money ensures that teachers will be able to continue to pursue those experiences knowing that all students can participate. I know for me it has been difficult this year to feel connected, but let the existence of these programs, most of which are up and running, be evidence that we are still here all working together to nurture TOPS students. The benefits of these programs touch all our students, and they are made possible by all of us. Thank you for all the ways in which you contribute to TOPS.
Wow, thanks, Kathy. That's the kind of community and inspiration that makes TOPS the special school that it is. It's now my pleasure to introduce our final presenter. Here she is, Site Council Co-Chair, Laura Gramer. Thank you, Laura. It's inspiring to learn of the many ways that TOPS supports students, and TOPS is the Seattle public school that families with deaf students can count on. Well, friends, this brings us to the most important part of the evening, our special appeal and Raise the Paddle. In a few moments, Nelson will be back to kick off the virtual fundraising. In the meantime, we have an amazing student-produced video to share. Enjoy!
Welcome
to the TOPS auction.
The Great Outdoors. We are this year's TOPS 8th grade ASB officers.
Thank you for being here and supporting our incredible school.
Because of you, our school experience at TOPS has been awesome. John Muir said, of all the paths you take in life, make sure a few of them are up dirt.
At TOPS, we are proud to create many paths for our kids to explore.
And yes, many of them are dirt. From hiking through the lava tubes at Mount St. Helens,
to preparing and serving meals for those living without shelter during planting the seeds.
to playing an instrument ensemble on the TOPS stage or online. To learning from TOPS parent volunteers how to cook, create projects, or even make a solar oven at Topics.
To putting on a play.
To creating magnificent art. To cultivating vegetables and flowers in the TOPS schoolyard.
Enrichment such as books and technology for our library.
Photography and digital media. Deaf culture.
Family night.
Battle of the Books.
Social justice. Middle school sports.
Physical education. Math and reading subscriptions, science lab supplies, extra help in classrooms, scholarships,
After-school programs, Deaf Culture Week, Deaf and Hard of Hearing Family Nights, Taste of TOPS.
Disability History and Pride Week, and much, much more. These paths and experiences
nurture our students' understandings of themselves,
one another, and the world they live in.
Thank you so much for your support.
Wow, what great work by the top students and the 8th grade ambassadors. They are so inspiring,
They
Emma.
are.
So inspiring to see the creativity, the talent. It's all top notch indeed.
Oh, top notch. Good one.
See what I did there? Well, on a more serious note, friends, our goal tonight in our virtual Raise the Paddle at this online fundraiser for TOPS is 100% participation. So no matter what amount works for you, no matter what amount you can give, please join us tonight in supporting TOPS because the school does so much for the students. Remember, the work we do in the next few minutes is crucial to the work that TOPS can do the rest of the year and beyond. And these gifts are 100% tax-deductible gifts to friends of TOPS.
And a brief reminder of our ways to give. Visit topsk82021.ggo.bid to bid. All right, Nelson, let's get going.
Okay, Emma. Well, friends, if we were gathering in person in the Greek church at the event hall in Montlake, we would be raising our paddles, but tonight it's a little different. Tonight, we're asking you to go to that link, that topsk82021.ggo.bid, and make your gift there. We're going to get started officially at the $5,000 level.
Yes.
However, that's more of a guideline than a rule. So if there's a number on your heart and you are in a position to give at a level at $5,000 or above, now's the time to make that gift. And we have a giving thermometer, and you can see that thermometer move when gifts come in. And the gifts are made by bid number. So we see a bid number pop up. So we will be calling out bid numbers and calling out dollar amounts. We won't be mentioning your specific names. But officially at the $5,000 level, that's our first opening gift. So if you can give at that level, now's the time to make that pledge. And of course, you can give any amount at any time.
Like our generous donors earlier this evening, we got a $2,000 anonymous donation as well as a $3,000 anonymous donation. So keep it coming and thank you so much.
That's right. Emma, what's our next giving level?
All right, our next giving level is $2,500. If you can give a gift of $2,500, please do so now and let us recognize you.
That $2,500 level, you heard about all those programs. So amazing. Camp Seymour, the program for the deaf club in the community, incredible. The garden, the food, the mentoring, so much happens.
Absolutely. It's so inspiring to me to see how the TOPS community is so supportive of one another and of social justice initiatives.
Super important. We're up over, this is cool, Emma, we're up over $20,000
Yes.
in our giving. I'm just going to refresh our thermometer to make sure we can still follow along in real time, but that's an outstanding start to our Raise the Paddle moment.
Absolutely. What's our next level, Nelson?
Well, the next level is the $1,000 level. So we've got the ability to take gifts at any level, but the next level is officially the $1,000 level. And we'll see if we've got a little update on that for us. Go to our Raise the Paddle. We've got so much technology here, friends, that it would blow your mind. We've got 3 different monitors, and yeah, we're up over $21,000 now.
Yes.
And we've had gifts coming in, and as those gifts come in real time, that thermometer moves. And we've got gifts at a $250 level. We had a $1,500 gift.
Yes, thank you, bidder 192.
Yep, and bidder number 109 was in at $500 a little bit earlier today. That's outstanding.
Look at all those gifts. TOPS is much loved.
For sure. So moving right along, at our next giving level, Emma, you have some exciting news, I think.
That's right. Our next giving level is $500. If you can give a gift of $500, please make those gifts now. What's exciting to share about the $500 level is we have a match up to $5,000. Is that right?
That's correct.
So the first 10 gifts at the $500 level will be matched dollar for dollar. So get in your bids now. We can see them coming in.
Wow, look at that. Our
Thank you
thermometer
so
just
much.
jumped. That's
Woo!
fantastic. So super exciting. Yeah, bidder number 106 is in at $250. We had an anonymous $500.
Yes.
Mr. Mrs. Anonymous, thank you for that. Ms. or...
And I see a very exciting number up there, an $1,800 donation from bidder 199.
That's a special number.
That's a special number, and we encourage you tonight to find that special number in your heart. It doesn't have to be one of the numbers we're mentioning now. It can be any number. Maybe you want to honor the year 2021 and give $20.21 or $2,000 and $2,021, right?
Or 20,000 and a lot.
Or
whatever.
1.5 million. Anything to support Tops.
That's right. And wow, holy Toledo, we are getting movement in our thermometer.
Yes.
And we just got $1,000 gift in and a $2,000 gift. Friends,
Yes.
we're up to nearly $28,000
Oh my
on our
goodness.
giving thermometer. And look at that. It's coming in. It's like popcorn going off. When the kettle starts to slow down, they still pop. And it's
I
very
love it.
exciting.
Keep those donations coming.
27,900. We are on a roll. Well, remember, friends, we have a dollar for dollar match. And where else but Tops can you get that kind of return on your money? You give us $1 and $2 come out. And that is a $500 giving level match up to the first 10. So we can raise an additional $5,000 for Tops. Thank you to our incredible donor at that. And look, Emma, we've
Yes.
gone up over the
$30,000.
$30,000. Keep it coming, Tops. Keep it coming. We're having a party. It's a party, all y'all. All right, our next level, while those $500 matching gifts keep coming in, please think about a level that works just right for you.
That's
and
right.
we talked about that 100% participation. If $500 feels like a little bit out of your comfort zone, then perhaps $250 will work. And if you can give at the $250 level, you will know that your support, Tops, can continue its vital support of students, families, and the incredible educators and staff that make Tops work and go. It is hard. Our sister, Hannah, is a teacher down in the South Sound. And oh my Lord, for those of you from Tops who are educators and the staff members, thank you, thank you, thank you. And also you parents, aunts and uncles, friends, and relatives, now you know what it's like to be a teacher.
Right.
This last year has been a workout for everybody. And I think we cannot say thank you enough to our educators and the Tops team that makes this happen. So thank you. And thank you at home for what you're doing right now for Tops. We're up over $32,000. We're still rolling and we have a lot of work to do, but keep those gifts coming. And if your heart is pitter-pattering and you're thinking, oh gosh, the stock market's on a roll. I've been sitting at home for the last year. I haven't been going to restaurants, and we are sorry about that. You haven't been traveling. If you've got a little extra lettuce, consider tossing it towards the Tops garden, because Tops is going to put that money to work. Your support makes all of these Tops programs happen. And these memories that the kids will build again when they're back in person, and it sounds like that may be coming if it can get worked out, that is going to be a huge relief to everybody, but we still need to fund the programs to come. So that's why we need your help.
Thanks, Nelson. Absolutely. Look at all those $250 donations rolling in. We're up above $34,000.
Wow.
Our next giving level is the $100 level. If you can give a gift of $100, please do so now.
I'm doing. This is the giant gift. I don't even know what this is. It's awful, but it's friends. We just got several donations in. We've got holy cow. There's like 4 in a row at $250 for $1,000. There's a $500 donation and a $1,000 donation that came in, and also a $75 donation. Thank you, bidder 162. And we've
This
got,
is incredible.
it's incredible.
Yeah.
It's just keep coming. So keep it coming, Tops. Keep it coming.
We've reached one of our final giving levels, and I now ask you, if you haven't donated and you feel inspired, now is the time. Don't wait. I want to shout out more bid numbers with amazing donations. We want to see all of the wonderful and generous giving happening tonight, which we can see right in front of our eyes. What you give tonight holds great impact. You'll help TOPS continue serving area students with enriching programs, a loving community, and a safe place to learn and grow. Donate now.
That's right. And friends, if there's a number on your heart that's less than $100, that's absolutely fabulous. And we would love to help connect your dollars with TOPS at any giving level. Every single dollar is important. Whether you can give $5, $500, $5,000, or $50,000, TOPS is going to put that money to great use.
Every gift makes a difference,
It
right?
does. Every gift makes a difference. And if you gave earlier in the week, and you said, I already did it. I gave it, raise the paddle when I could click on the link earlier in the week. Thank you for that. And guess what? There's nothing holding you back from clicking that link again tonight in real time to get instant gratification. And there's few things finer than instant gratification if you are an American. So this is an opportunity to help TOPS. Come in again, give a second gift. If you can give at that $500 level and get that match going, we would love to see that. So go ahead and make those gifts. Look at that. Bidder 174 just came in at $100. Bidder 115 is in at a $500 gift. Thank you for that. That's a match. How exciting. And we're going to keep this giving link open all night long. In fact, it'll be open, Emma, until when?
Tomorrow night at 11 p.m. So if you're a late night bird and you want to stay up late tomorrow to get your dollars into TOPS, we appreciate every donation.
Wow, this is exciting. We're up nearly to 36,000. And by the time I finish this next paragraph, we likely will move past it. But I wanted to let you know that your incredible giving tonight enables us to invest in TOPS. And that helps us maintain and sustain the conditions that allow the students to thrive long after they moved on from TOPS for generations to come. Let's make sure we cheer on our donors in the chat. Give yourselves a big shout out. And we are so excited. We're going to come back with a little update.
We just got a $1,000 donation from bidder 117. Thank you.
Wow, that's awesome. Let's keep it going, friends. We are so excited about this. We could be here all night. It's truly like popcorn because just when you think it's about to stop, then it pops again.
That's right. It's amazing. TOPS is just such a great school with a passionate and generous community. It's always inspiring to see the way everyone comes together to support TOPS. Well, we had an epic Raise the Paddle, which is not closed. You can continue to give until 11 p.m. tomorrow night. But we'd like to take an opportunity to talk about our fun auction packages that are available for bidding right now. To bid on items, make sure to go to the online auction site, tops2021.ggo.bid. Once there, you'll need to register with a credit card if you'd like to bid. Just click Get Started on your screen to create your account. Now let's share some details about a few of the auction items you'll be bidding on. In addition to the student-made class art, we have a wide array of online auction items. Here are a few of our premier items. Let's talk about package 1, dinner and a movie. One private film screening for a movie of the winner's choice at the Beacon Cinema, including bottomless popcorn. This is up to 12 of your friends and family. Masks are required unless you're eating popcorn. And the theater provides one staff person to check in with you, start your movie, and support popcorn and beverage service. This also includes an $80 gift card to Island Soul Rum Bar and Soul Shack down in Columbia City. So check that out. The top bid right now is $345. The next bid increment is $385. So go on in there and get something that would be great for a birthday party, a family reunion, a small social gathering when it's safe to do so.
I see turnkey birthday party, Emma, and no cleanup. You get to just walk out of the theater. What a great offer, and that's so unique. Thanks so much to the donors and to the TOPS procurement team for finding that dinner and a movie. What fun that would be.
Now, this next item is a really popular one, Nelson. I know in the live auction, this has gone for a lot of money in the past, and it's worth it.
And rightly so. As a parent of not one, not two, but 3 children who have been through or are in Seattle Public Schools, I have to say the orthodonture offer from our friends at Green Lake Orthodontics is an annual perennial favorite. And earlier tonight, those that know they have orthodonture in the future, you need to consider this. This is for a child or teen orthodonture only. Sorry, folks, if you're an adult and you want Invisalign, you have to do the retail program. But this package is fantastic, and we sell a lot of orthodontic programs. This one is really fine. Listen to the offer. Right now, you can go on to that site and bid. The bidding is at $2,560. That is a bargain at 4 times the price. This is an $8,000 value. You're going to spend the money for orthodontics anyway. Why not spend the money with TOPS and get some benefit to the school? And our friends at Green Lake Orthodontics will take care of the service. So this gives the teen or child in your life a great smile. The package includes Invisalign treatment, all appointments, and retainers. And when you get to the retainer stage, for heaven's sakes, kids, wear your retainers. If a patient needs 2 phases of treatment, great news, both phases are included. Who else offers that but TOPS and Green Lake Orthodontics? Thank you so much to our generous procurement team and our donor, Green Lake Orthodontics. This is package number 2, orthodontia, and all proceeds support TOPS.
All right, package number 3, a very exciting Seattle getaway for a night. This is a 1-night getaway in Seattle with wine and dinner at the Cook Weaver restaurant. This is a 1-night stay in an Airbnb property in the Harvard Belmont neighborhood on Capitol Hill, very hip, near the Broadway district of restaurants, bars, and coffee houses. This apartment consists of 1 bedroom with a king bed, separate kitchen, and bath. The apartment sleeps 4 with a pull-out couch in the living room. Check out seattleviewloft.com for the details. This also comes with a $100 gift certificate to the nearby acclaimed Cook Weaver restaurant and 2 bottles of delicious wine to enjoy after dinner. So check that out. Bid high and bid often. Right now, the top bid is $260, and the market value is over almost $500. Wow. And it's just an awesome package for a date night. Get out of your usual neighborhood and explore a new neighborhood in Seattle.
Get out of your own neighborhood, Emma. I'd like to just get out of my own house. And as long as there's Wi-Fi, I can create an incredible work from Capitol Hill experience at that. What a great opportunity, friends. So hop on. Next bid's at $315. So get those bids in and let's drive up these items. Thanks so much. All right, friends. Next up, item number 4. This is the family portrait session with Julie Harmson Photography. And this is a rare and unique opportunity to capture a special moment in time, make some treasured memories with a 30-minute family portrait session with Seattle's very own Julie Harmson. She specializes in portraits, weddings, and lifestyle events of all colors. After the session, you're going to receive 30 edited digital files for printing and exhibition purposes. Special thanks to Julie Harmson Photography for this fabulous package, valued at nearly $800. Currently bidding is at $350. The next bid is at $445. And that's $445, friends. And if you are thinking about, oh, I've got a really modern phone that takes great pictures, it's got a good camera. Just because you have an iPhone doesn't mean you're a photographer. So bid on this item, and Julie is going to make you and your family memories to last a lifetime.
We should buy that, and we should have a brother-sister photo shoot in matching outfits. How cool would that be?
That would be so cool. I need more bandanas, and I should have worn mine because it's very outdoorsy, like we're hiking. All right, next.
Well, let's talk about package number 5. Now, this one is exciting, but I have to tell you, it's sold, sold, sold. The winning bid on this 3-night stay at the Sure Thing Cabin in Seabrook, Washington. Donors are Megan and Mike Safitz. The winning bid is $1,380 to bidder number 175. They're going to take a break for a weekend or a 3-night stay at a Sure Thing Cabin in Seabrook. It's going to be a lot of fun for them. So thanks again for that generous donation and support of Tops tonight.
Well, that's for sure. And keep bidding. I think whoever bought that item was super lucky because the very, very talented Tops behind the auction team discovered that the buy it now pricing was on that. So the buy it now price, they scooped it up in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
And so I think it's all open now. So there's no more buy it now on anything. So that was a rare moment in time. This is a rare moment in Winthrop. This next item, this is package number 6. And this is a Sun Mountain Lodge Getaway, Emma, for 2 nights. And I have had a chance to go over to Sun Mountain. It is incredible. And they have the best views looking west towards the Cascade Range, and the North Cascades Highways meanders right past the resort there. There's Lake Patterson right there. It is so fun in the winter or the summer, anytime. Super beautiful. This is a 2-night stay. And you get to stay in a finely appointed Mount Robson resort room. The suites include gas fireplaces, king beds, whirlpool hot tub, and best of all, there is a private lanai. So you can step outside your room, and that clear mountain air over in Winthrop and Mazama, it is special. You'll feel fully oxygenated when you return. And also included in this package are 2 bottles of wine. And this is a fabulous opportunity to support Tops. The current bidding is at $745. That's $745 is the current bid, top bid right now by bidder 156. And the next bid increment gets you up at the $815 value. And remember, friends, if you spend more than fair market value, every dollar above fair market value is a tax-deductible donation to Friends of Tops. So bid wildly, bid recklessly, bid from the heart, not from your head. And you haven't been doing much in the last year. And if you're in a position to bid more, go for it, live a little, and you'll be glad that you did. And Tops will thank you so much.
All right, the last package we're going to talk about tonight is package 11, which is a 2-night stay at the Great Wolf Lodge in Great Mound, Washington. I've had the pleasure of going there with my younger siblings, and all 3 of them had a blast in the water park. So this is a family weekend getaway with a complimentary 2-night stay in a family suite at the Great Wolf Lodge, as I mentioned, plus 4 passes to the lodge's legendary water park. The room sleeps up to 4 people in 2 separate queen beds, and it's just going to be a ton of fun. Right now, the top bid is $655. That's below the market value of the item at $720. So go ahead and do that next bid increment, get in there, and take your family to the Great Wolf Lodge.
So fun. And, you know, it's funny. When the Great Wolf Lodge arrived in the Northwest, I was at an age, or my kids were at an age, where they were just sort of a bit past it. And so I've seen Great Wolf Lodge. I've sold it so many times. We've sold it at so many of the auctions that we've done. But I've never been. But maybe 2021 or 2022 could be the year. And so
it's a ton of fun. I will never forget coming down the water funnel in a raft with my family. We were almost ejected, and it was super, super fun. So I encourage you to check that out in the live auction, which is open all the way until tomorrow night at 11 p.m.
Well, that's right. Closes tomorrow night at 11. So don't delay. Bid today, bid tonight, bid tomorrow. And if you weren't able to join us tonight, but you're watching this on replay, and we know who you are, you can still bid up until 11 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. That's right, friends. We are here to remind you that tonight, when we turn into tomorrow, it's daylight saving. So I don't know if I think you're losing an hour of bidding time and sleep. So factor that into your bidding. But 11 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time is when that's going to close tomorrow night. And here's the thing to remember. If you think, oh, it's a Sunday, I don't want to stay up that late. It's okay. you can use the auto bid feature in Greater Giving. That allows you to set a max bid, and you don't have to bid every time you're outbid. The system will do it for you. So if you want to go to the Great Wolf Lodge and it's worth $1,000 to you, you could put that in there, and it'll just bid at the known increments if somebody else bids on it. So it's a great way to help Tops raise a few more dollars, and you don't have to lose 1 minute of precious sleep.
Well, let's take a look at our thermometer, Nelson, and see where we're at. Looks like we're up above $37,000.
We are. Wow, it'd be exciting if we could get that to eke over the 40,000 level while we're on. Just a reminder, if you've joined us late, we have that $500 dollar for dollar match. It's a $5,000 match,
That's
but
right.
It's at the $500 level. So if you've come on late or you're thinking about giving again and you'd love to help make a big difference for Tops, go ahead and do that at the $500 level, and that is going to be matched dollar for dollar. Up to 10 of those gifts are $5,000 for Tops. And look at that. We've got bidder number 212 came in with a $40 donation. Thank you so much. Anonymous, that anonymous person is so busy tonight.
So generous.
Yeah, another $250 from them, and bidder number 117 in at $1,000. Bidder 211 in at 100. 174 is in at 100. Keep those gifts coming in, and we'll be able to take those all the way up until tomorrow night. After that, after it's closed through Greater Giving, remember, you can always reach out directly to Friends of Tops through the website or connect with Trevor, anybody on the team, and they can still take and help you get your gifts to Tops, Friends of Tops.
The support from Tops families, educators, staff, and friends is nothing short of inspiring. Before we conclude our time together, we want to remind everyone that the fun doesn't have to end here. We invite you to join fellow Tops community members at a virtual Zoom post-party mingle. The link to the Zoom post-party is in the link in the chat.
Wow. Well, that's awesome. The post-party mingle, always a fun time. This has been a wonderful evening, and we certainly miss being with you in person at St. Demetrios Church in Montlake. It is just a different experience in the virtual world, but the beauty of it is we can still come together and we can still show our love and support of Tops. So thanks to our generous sponsors for supporting this amazing school, and to each and every one of you who has tuned in near and far to support Tops tonight. The work you did is so important to the ongoing continuity and success and support that the students, the staff, and the educators at Tops need and deserve. And one last reminder that you can bid on those items through 11 o'clock tomorrow night, and that's at topsk82021.ggo.bid to place those bids, and you can do that anytime. Thanks again for helping make the mission and vision of Tops a reality. You are an incredible group. Thank you for your support. Emma, always fun to work with my sister.
Absolutely, Nelson. Thanks so much for having me. Thank you, Tops community. Have fun and be safe out there.
And we have a little cheers, and we're going to say to those of you, thank you, and cheers to Tops.
Have a great